Hey guys, Jason here. So I wanted to come on real quick and give you a life update, or is it a death update, since we played death metal and all. Bad pun. But some of you guys have reached out to me because you could tell in the last few videos that there's something wrong with my head. And no, I'm not talking about the shape or the fact that I'm bald, but as you can see, I've got some spots up there, and actually I've got some cream on it right now, and I'll explain what that is. So a couple of weeks ago, I went to the dermatologist. Actually, let me back up because my wife had been wanting me to go, get this checked out. I had some like scabby things on my head. I figured, hey, it's probably from shaving. I've been shaving my head my entire life. Like seriously, I was like stricken with a baldness at a very young age. Actually, before that, I had a receding hairline. I was trying to slick my hair back like Steven Seagal. That did not work out. So I finally went and had it checked out, and the doctor looked at it and immediately he said, dude, you've got pre-cancer. And I was like, ouch, that doesn't sound like it's very cool. And he said, actually, it's gonna be cool because I'm about to freeze your head. He didn't say that, I just made that up. I wish I had made that up then. That would have been an awesome pun to give to the doc. So anyway, the doctor pulls out this can of stuff. I don't know what it is. He told me and I totally forgot, but he's like, all right, man, bend down a little bit. So I bent down and he just started going away. And it was like icicles, man, like painful icicles going inside my brain. So it was kind of weird. It was like weird, and it didn't really hurt, but it hurt. I don't know if that makes sense. And then doc sends me for a prescription, so I had to get this stuff. I think it's called fluorouracil or something like that. I suck at pronouncing these big medical words. I wish they could name it something like, hey, it's like cancer toothpaste, because it looks like toothpaste. So he tells me to apply the cream on my head, on my scalp, for 2 weeks, and I'll share the process with you guys. It's kind of cool to watch, or maybe it's not, but I'm gonna share it with you guys anyway. And I basically have to make sure my head is like super clean before I apply this stuff, and you guys can see what my head looks like before. See all the spots up there. This cream, man, I mean, it attacks those cancer cells, but it also kind of screws up your skin too in the process. This will all come back to normal at some point, I think. Now, I do apply this with a rubber glove. Time for your exam. No, not yet. Actually, I do need to get that done too, soon. So I just dab it on, 2 or 3 fingers here. And then I just start rubbing it on my scalp, and I make sure I rub it in pretty good like you guys are seeing right now. And I rubbed on the outer edges here too, just to be on the safe side. I mean, I only had the few spots on top of my head, but I wanted to make sure that, man, if this stuff is spread, I want this stuff knocked out like dead and gone. So I've been putting it pretty much on top of my entire head. So dudes, that's pretty much it. Now, I don't have cancer. I don't know if I already said that in the beginning. These are pre-cancer cells that I'm trying to, get rid of, so that it doesn't turn into any type of skin cancer. I guess looking at me like, okay, well, dude, you're kind of prone to this kind of thing because you're so fair-skinned and light-complected. I mean, I'm like half German, half English, and probably half like whatever else. I know the math doesn't work on that, but anyway, we're all mutts at the end of the day. But I am pretty fair-skinned. So Jason and the sun, don't quite mix together too well. It's like beer and non-alcoholic beer. No, that doesn't work. And growing up, I did a lot of manual labor jobs growing up. I did everything from construction to grass cutting, digging ditches, all that stuff. So I've always been out in the sun. I also started shaving my head at a very early age. I was like 18 years old, 18, 19 years old. And, I've been bald pretty much my entire adult life. And this noggin has been burned several times. And I'll be honest with you guys, I was pretty stupid about it. I didn't wear sunscreen half the time or wear a hat or anything like that. The noggin would get burnt and I'd recover a couple days later, and then boom, I always enjoyed being out in the sun. Always enjoyed whether it's laying out by the pool or going kayaking or something like that. Now, in my older years, like the past several years, I pretty much always wear sunscreen and wear a hat and all that good stuff. But this is from, the prior years of just abuse and neglect and just not taking care of something that's very simple and very preventable. If any of you are watching or are prone to skin cancer or anything like that, just let my lesson be a lesson to you and learn from my mistakes so you don't have to learn from yours. But again, I don't have full-blown skin cancer. I'm getting this treatment done. I think I've got one more day of it. I go back to see the dermatologist next week, and of course he'll give me some more results and take take a look at my head, and hopefully he won't amputate my head. That would make a pretty cool video though, wouldn't it?
Amputated head metal.
So guys, if you've ever had any type of skin cancer or pre-cancer or anything like that, and you'd like to share something in the comments, please feel free to do so. I will answer you back, only if you feel comfortable, of course. I wanted to come on here and give you guys the personal update because, man, we're like family. Like, we're this big metal guitar family, so I'm extremely comfortable sharing things like this with you guys and want to keep you guys in the loop. So anyway, guys, I'm not going to leave you without any metal. Here's your metal. Guys, thanks for watching. As always, keep it metal.